Have you heard about the TNR program? Today it's all about that. Coming up. Hi there, you wonderful cat people out there. I hope you're having a great week. Welcome to my Cat Crazy channel where I'm talking anything related to cats. And if you do love cats, please hit the subscribe button and the bell and you'll be notified whenever there is a new video, which will be next week. So, and now let's dive in right after the quiz of the day. The first cat's name to fly into space was Garfield, Apollo, Felicette, or only dogs went into space? Do you see stray or abandoned cats in your neighborhood? These community cats are really helping to keep the rat population down. So it is a really good idea to provide them with food and water and shelter, especially on hot days or in winter, of course. But feeding them is not the only thing you should do, because you also have to make sure that they don't breed out of control. So it is a good idea to spay and neuter them. And there are certain organizations out there that actually help with this, because you might not want to spend the money to go to a vet. You might not even be able to get them to the vet. So there are ways of doing that. We're in Sun Valley today to talk with the co-founder of FixNation.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Very nice to meet you.
And here's part of my team.
Yes. Hi.
Hello.
Got Joe and Armando and Martha.
Uh-huh.
And then
Hi, nice to
Monique's
meet you.
back there, and then they're doing the surgeries and everything in the back
Wonderful.
right now. There's Monique.
That's fantastic. So now this is really exciting. Before we interview Karen Myers, the co-founder of FixNation, she actually agreed to show us the facility. So we are going to see what nobody else is able to see. Have a look.
Cat gets a number.
Oh wow.
So one number goes on the cage and one goes on the tarp. So when clients come in, the cats need to have covered. Otherwise the cats will freak out and want to, storm out of it. So what we do, I get the drugs, induce the drug, and it's to bring, it's an agonist and antagonist drug. So one of them sedates and one of them wakes them up. So after that, what we do, we shoot them through the cage. The cat gets sedated. We bring them in. The number that is on the clip is placed on the forehead. One antibiotic shot.
Okay.
Automatically, so every cat gets an antibiotic shot.
Yes.
We scan the cat and want to make sure the cat is not owned or someone has a microchip. If the cat has a microchip, we'll stop up and then we call the owner, let them know we have the cat, but we do not do any surgeries or any procedures.
Okay.
That's the standard procedure. We lubricate the eyes. One of the reasons why we lubricate the eyes because the cats are sedated and they're not able to blink. If you keep your eyes open for too long, the case's dry, you might get in trouble.
Right.
So we get all that, we weigh the cat, we sex the cat, we want to make sure approximately the age of the cat. Once we do all this is induction. From induction we go.
What do they have to
Cats
do?
are prepped.
You want antibiotics, correct, Doctor? You want antibiotics given to you daily?
And the cats are getting spayed. Normally the female cats get done inside, the male cats, as you see, they get done outside.
Okay.
From here,
Keep an eye on it.
what we do, they get vaccines.
Yes.
We get vaccines, we get fluids, and if they need any, convenient antibiotic or any, anything that needs after that. But all the vaccines are given, flea medication as well. Unfortunately, the flea medication only lasts for a month.
Yeah.
After the cat is waken up, they get placed back exactly where these cages are. All those cages are numbers. So the number gets followed with the cat, just to make sure, you see how many cats.
Right.
Make sure the cat gets placed back in the same cage back. The team cats, this is the ones we do on this side. The difference between this cat, the red sticker, all those cats get an ear tip.
Okay.
We cut the ear just to make sure, if we trap it again, we want to make sure that, people know that the cat's already fixed. Because unfortunately we can't touch them. This cat's just to let us know, and we go in a fast pace,
Right.
not cut the ear by mistake.
Right.
So we got no ear tip all over the place. We want to make sure and have a collar. You know, these cats are owned by people, and
Right.
they get sedated. Normally the kittens go on, first or between. I want to make sure the kittens are the ones that go, faster, just because they haven't eaten, and so those cats get placed on this side, so
Okay.
they would get woken up in different, parts of the hospital. Just no cross contamination at all.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it. That's so yeah. Kitties are waiting for it.
Wow, this is quite the assembly line. Can you imagine over 100 cats a day? This is crazy. Anyways, so now we're going to talk with the co-founder of FixNation, Karen Myers, and see what it takes to make all of this happen.
In 2006, we said, well, this is all nice doing these once-a-month clinics, but how are we going to hit the 3 million?
Right.
So that's when we decided we're going to raise the money to start a full-on veterinary clinic. This is paid staff, because you can't have volunteers with 100 cats, because volunteers, something will happen and they can't show up.
Right, right.
And I can't have 100 trapped cats and say, oh yeah, we'll come tomorrow. No,
Yeah.
So we launched in 2007, and been doing it ever since.
Ever since?
I think today, I think today, because we have one vet on, I think we have 53. But normally we have 2 vets on, and we have like 100.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, wonderful. So how do you get your funding?
Oh boy, it's been a challenge from day one. Again, as I said, Mark was the one up front. Mark used to raise our money, and people were taken back by the fact, first of all, it's a man, because they're thinking it's a crazy cat lady that wants this money. It's a man. Mark's a professional, and Mark was not shy about reaching out to anyone about it, and he really had a passion for it. In fact, he wrote the T&R policy for the city of LA until the injunction came down and shut down that funding that we had. We had some funding from the city of Los Angeles, but that because of the lawsuit, not against us, but the city, stopped the funding in 2009. But the moment the kitty comes through that front door to the time it goes out the door, their well-being, the best possible care we can give them is what we want.
Yes.
And as you know, we don't just fix them.
They get vaccinated and everything.
Pain medication, fluids,
Yes.
antibiotic, vaccines. If we have to amputate a tail or remove an eye, or if the leg's broken, we do all that for free for the homeless cats.
That's fantastic.
Probably the only time they'll ever have human contact.
Yes. Well, you definitely helped our 2 outdoor kitties, Tiggy and Onyx.
Yeah.
And they're well. It's been like 2 weeks now. And
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And we had collars for them. Because we don't want some people that think, oh yeah, let's just grab them and put them in a shelter. So we have collars on them now. They're happy. They were here this morning, got their food, got their water. So
That's perfect. We'll keep doing this until we run out of money.
Right.
And sometimes we even thought, well, maybe this was just our dream, and that people aren't getting as excited about spay and neutering of homeless cats. It's not very sexy, even though it's about sex. But it's just hard to get people behind it. But when you tell the story of what it's like for them.
Yeah. So if somebody now wants to volunteer or donate money, where should they go? What should they do?
Well, they can just send it here.
Go to your website,
They can go to our website.
FixNation.org.
Yes, FixNation.org. There's a big old donate button. You can't miss it.
Okay.
And any amount of funding, it all adds up. It all adds up. So that would be the best place. It's right there. I can give you phone numbers and all that, but if you just go to the website, it's all on there.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Karen. This is already everything I need to know.
Oh, good. Over.
Thank you. That was wonderful. That was fantastic. So years ago, there was a different program, and that was called Trap and Remove. That was not very good, because they actually trapped the cats and then euthanized them. That was not not successful, because what happened is the cats around it, they sense that and they start breeding faster. And also what happened is that new cats are moving in, and then in the end you have more unsterilized cats, so it didn't help at all with the population control of outdoor cats. So if you think about it, catch and kill is costly, it doesn't work, and it's inhumane. So now we come to the quiz of the day. And before that, just to let you know, I'm also posting some links below for some cat crates, since we were talking about that today. And you know, when you're moving or you need to, you know, have them in a place for a day or something, or want to get them to TNR, whatever, there are some great cat crates out there. And so links are below, check them out. The correct answer is Félicette. She was launched into space by the French government in October of 1963 and was in space for a total of 13 minutes. Well, after the flight, the American media called her Felix the cat. Remember that one? So she was actually also immortalized on a postal stamp around the world. Way to go, Félicette. This is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share with your friends, and also hit the subscribe button. So as always, we will put links about everything that we talk in our video below. And today it will be about the crates, so if you want to check them out and are looking for something like that, just hit the link. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next week. Bye bye!